People have explored almost every corner of our planet. We've climbed the highest mountains, reached the deepest parts of the ocean, and even landed on the moon. But surprisingly, there are still places on Earth where humans are completely banned from entering. Some of these places protect ancient history. Some hide powerful secrets, and others are simply too dangerous for people to visit. From a cave filled with prehistoric art to a mysterious military base surrounded by warning signs. These are places humans are not allowed to visit. Let's start with one of the most carefully protected places in the world. Deep inside the Arctic, on a remote island in Norway, lies a massive underground vault built into a frozen mountain. This is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Inside this bunker are over 1 million seed samples collected from nearly every country on Earth. These seeds represent crops like wheat, rice, corn, and thousands of other plants that humans rely on for food. The purpose of the vault is simple but incredibly important. If a global disaster ever destroys crops around the world, these seeds could help restore them. Because of its importance, the vault is heavily secured. Only a small number of authorized scientists and officials are allowed inside. Regular visitors are not permitted to enter the facility. Next is a place where humans once visited, but now they are no longer allowed. In southwestern France lies a cave system known as the Lascaux Caves. Inside these caves are some of the most remarkable prehistoric paintings ever discovered. The artwork was created by humans more than 17,000 years ago. The paintings show animals such as horses, bulls, and deer drawn in incredible detail. When the caves were first discovered in 1940, thousands of tourists came to see them. But over time, scientists noticed something alarming. Carbon dioxide from human breath, along with humidity and bacteria brought in by visitors, began damaging the fragile paintings. To protect this ancient artwork, the caves were officially closed to the public in 1963. Today, only a few researchers are allowed to enter under strict supervision. Another restricted location sits in the Venetian Lagoon in Italy. This small island is known as Poveglia Island. In the past, the island was used as a quarantine station for people suffering from plague and other infectious diseases. Ships arriving in Venice were sometimes required to leave sick passengers on the island. Later, a psychiatric hospital was built there. The hospital eventually closed, and the island was abandoned. Today, the island remains closed to the public, and unauthorized visitors are not allowed to land there. Whether because of safety concerns or local regulations, Poveglia has become one of the most restricted islands in the region. Now let's travel to one of the most remote islands on Earth. Far out in the southern Indian Ocean lies Heard Island. This island belongs to Australia and is one of the least visited places on the planet. Heard Island is extremely remote and difficult to reach. It also contains an active volcano called Big Ben. The island's environment is so untouched that scientists consider it one of the most pristine ecosystems on Earth. To protect the wildlife and natural environment, access to the island is heavily restricted. Only scientific research teams with special permits are allowed to visit. Finally, we come to one of the most famous restricted places on Earth. Deep in the Nevada desert lies a highly secretive military facility known as Area 51. For decades, the United States government refused to even acknowledge that this base existed. The facility sits inside a massive restricted military zone and is surrounded by warning signs and security patrols. Area 51 has long been associated with UFO conspiracy theories and claims of alien technology. But according to declassified government documents, the base has mainly been used to test experimental aircraft. During the Cold War, advanced spy planes and stealth aircraft were developed there. Even today, the airspace above the base is restricted and unauthorized entry into the area is strictly prohibited. Exactly what technology is being tested there now remains classified. These forbidden places show that even in a world mapped by satellites and explored by humans, there are still locations on Earth that remain off limits. Some protect our past, some protect our future, and some protect secrets that the public may never fully discover.